Okay, you know I want to give a big shout out to Duke, Lorenzo Knight, Taj, Courtney Carter. Man, I appreciate you guys and everybody else, you know, at the time of the episode. If I didn't call your name, that means it wasn't visible to me, and I will be getting to you on the next episode. Appreciate you. All right, New Jack crew, we about to get this thing started, okay? Although this is not my last joke, we just gonna call this season 5 so everybody know where to start and pick up from. So, you know, this is our intro episode, so it's done a little bit different. Although some of this video will be done in video form, I like to give you guys background. Okay, for starters, when we arrive at this prison, everybody lets us know we are a world inside of a world inside of a world. That means we not in the real world. Now, we're not in the actual prison settings of it. We're actually in the what they like to put you in to see if you can survive in the real prison part of it. So this prison works exactly like the outside prison in the dorms, and it's 5 dorms in each alphabet. A, B, C, D is 5 dorms. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Like that. That's how that works. So inside of here is the castle. Now they call it the castle because the castle is shaped like a cross, and at the top it looks like a crown. So they call that the castle. The castle is the biggest single block prison I have ever been in my entire life. They done sunk some money into this in this parish. Now the way it's set up, it's north, south, east, and west wing in this prison. And at the beginning of each wing, it has a cage that slides and lock that wing off. But it's accessible during the day. On weekdays, 9 o'clock. On weekends, 10 o'clock. So all inmates can socialize. Now in the middle of this block, it's over 50 iron tables. Now at your 50 tables, you know, in the middle is where all the congregating, the most of the congregating happen. Although some people stay at their cells, and a lot of things happen down wing halls as well. You know, and they got a lot of relatives in this prison too. You know, not the same relatives, but you know, different people kin to this person, that person. This is the most I've ever seen in one facility during time. Now, I want to add this. In the middle of each wing, like the bottom 6 cells, the top 6 cells is for the gay community on each wing. You know, and this prison is jam-packed with veterans, seasoned convicts. So these dudes know the rope. They know how to get away with stuff. They good with everything they do. So won't be no lame fights and lame whatever up in this one. And this prison has every kind of convict you can't imagine. When I tell you they was outsourcing, pulling from prison, we got prisoners that did time in Angola, DCI, Hunts. We got prisoners from everywhere because at this point, this prison is still not filled to its maximum capacity. You know, they still bringing in inmates daily. Now, let me speak on how childish this prison was. They used the castle for training their breach team as well. So what they'll do is they'll leave you in here with the inmates, orderlies, and different people that runs the inmate because it's inmate self-sustained or self-sustained prison by the inmates. So what they'll do is they'll leave you in there. You might go a week with only seeing a CO every now and again. Then all of a sudden the breach team come rushing in there. They just messing over dudes left and right. They try to catch you off surprise. Now, first, the inmates running schemes and games. This is the most clever, elaborate game and scheming because they'll run this on you for days at a time. Normally when dudes run this game on you, you're going to see an end soon. It'll maybe take a day, sometimes 2 days, but these dudes are running weeks, you know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't even see it coming. They'll be playing it. And some of these dudes just get it over with right then and there. So the dudes that was nobody in other prisons, even the prison I was in, they might got cousin, homeboys they was locked up with. You gonna run across somebody you was locked up with in this prison. So now they become the man. And the dudes that used to be the man, Now, they running their homeboy. You was over him, now he over you. You was mistreating him, now he mistreating you. Now, the rest of everything you guys need to know, we're going to bring it in as we go. We're going to get started from the point that we walked into the castle. Let's get started. Inmate, stop right here. When you hear your unit number and rap, head down and get yourself situated. Now, as soon as we walk in the castle, the guard just stop us. And we stand there for a minute. We all wondering what we waiting on. Then all of a sudden, we see this dude coming walking up to us. All right, I'm about to assign y'all rack. Okay, this how it goes. So while this inmate assigning everybody they cell and rack, I just started looking and I recognized this inmate. This Tim from my first Jost. He done been turned out somewhere in prison. So Tim spots me and Tim speaks to me. Then Tim go back to doing what Tim was doing. So while Tim's still assigning everybody else they selling rack, I can't help but my eyes and mind just go to wondering. Beast 1, Beast 2, Beast 3, Beast 4. So now these dudes the size of beasts. All these thoughts get to rushing through my head. I'm like, man, we only got 7 New Jack members and one of these dudes no sense. Oh man, no sense. Why would they send him here? Now at this time, I just turn around and look at No Sense, and No Sense look like he about to cry. Say, you ready for this, Pops? Man, I ain't got no choice but to be ready, bro. Bro, what about No Sense, man? Look at him, man. So my son Tevin asked me, am I ready for this? And he looking like he just as jittery as ever. Now I can remember just looking around at the whole crew that we have here, just thanking God, please be with us. And that's when I hear cell 40, rack 4. They didn't call me. So I'm headed to cell 40, rack 4. So soon as I walk in the cell, all my cellmates in there. What's up with you, boy? Yeah, what up, homie? What up, boy? Hold on, man. Let me get my stuff off your rack, dude. So I do the meet and greet with these dudes, but I hurry up and drop my stuff and head back out so I can see what all the members being assigned at. Now, every last one of the New Jack crew members is on the west wing except Josh. They put him way on the south wing. So soon as I see everybody get assigned, I head back in my cell to put my stuff up. Now, as I'm heading back in the cell to go put my stuff up, Kite is passing behind me, getting ready to go upstairs because they put him right above me. And he looks at me, man, bro. He talking to me like we cool. He got the look of worration and confusion on his face. He's scared, you could tell. So I make it back in my cell, start putting my stuff up. That's when 21 questions start. Say, homie, where you from? Bro, how long you been locked up? Now, I'm kind of on my guard, but I'm talking to these dudes, and I'm trying to hurry up and put my stuff up, because I'm about to leave back out so the crew can see me standing out here and know where to find me at. So now I done put all my stuff up. I heads back out the cell. And immediately getting out the cell, I see Kite and his members that came in. He had about 6 members that come with him. Oh, big cuz. Now one of Kite crew members, big cousin here. And he got all kinds of homeboys. And they dapping Kite homeboy down and hugging him. And Kite just standing there looking like a lost puppy. What up, son? Man, look at that. So my son Tevin is the first one of the New Jack crew members to meet up with me. So I tell him to turn around and look how Kite look. No, look at Kite Pops. Man, that boy cousin big, man. Boy, Kite was mistreating these boys. Now, my son Tevin then observed the situation too, and he know what it's hitting for. New Jack. So while we standing here talking, New Jack members just walking up one after another, and we just dapping them down, and we all observing the Kite situation. Now, after a while, all the New Jack crew members meeting up, even Josh on the south wing that met up with us as well, there's no sense. What the hell? No sense at? Man, I don't know. I don't even know where they put him at. Oh, I seen him, man. They put him in cell 13. Oh, all right then. We gonna give him a couple more minutes, then we gonna walk to the cell and see what's going on with him. Now, at this time, the CO that left out the castle. Now, the single CO is nowhere on no wing inside the castle. We there talking and we just whispering to each other. Man, look at homie right there, man. Homie big as hell, too. Now, we talking about a dude that's big, and he gonna stand on side of one of these dudes that's about B-size. Man, big man look like he can put little big man in his pocket. The crew, we just standing here looking at all these big dudes, and another 5 minutes just fly by us, and we forget to go check on No Sense. So we head off to No Sense cell. Here you go. Yeah, you can have this. You can have this. Say that, homie, let me get that right there. When we walk in No Sense cell, he giving away all his stuff to his cellmates. Man, what you doing, No Sense, man? Man, you need your stuff. Say, dude, look, this our cousin, homie. You not my cousin. This not my cousin. So they in there trying to play like No Sense they cousin, but we already know how that go. Now, by the time we got to his cell, he done almost gave away everything he done had. Now, because he gave it away and they didn't take it, we can't do nothing about it. They gotta keep that. So we don't say nothing else to them dudes, and we all go in there and finish helping No Sense put up the rest of the little stuff he do have left. So while we in there helping No Sense put the rest of his stuff up, we see the dudes behind our back laughing and all that kind of stuff about all the stuff they got from No Sense showing each other. Thank you, bro. Be cool, Evan. Now, Evan getting heated about the situation with these dudes laughing about what they just did to No Sense. So I calmed him down real quick and let him know we just got in here, let us fill this thing out before we get something popping. So we put the rest of No Sense stuff up and we leave out of No Sense cell with No Sense. So when we leave No Sense cell, we just kind of walk around for a minute just seeing what's what. Now I'ma fast forward this up to when they come in with chow. It's chow time, inmate! So the CO opened the door and it's 8 inmates come in rolling the cart. It's 1 inmate for each wing on each side. Now, if you ain't on your wing when the child carts come in, you go up to the trustee and you get your tray and you go sit down at the iron table. We eat there also. Now, we all done got our trays and we sitting down at the iron tables eating. Let me get that. Let me get some of that. Yeah. Man, slide that down here, man. While we all eating, we see Kite homeboy cousin them go on Kite plate, just taking all his stuff and sliding his tray around. You could tell by the look on Kite face, he ain't with this and they ain't asked for it, they just started taking it. When something like this happened in prison, something been discussed and something been decided. The whole time they taking his food, he does nothing or say nothing. So we all eat and me and the crew just watch this the whole time. Cart them trays up! So the CO yelled, cart them trays up. Now, cart your trays up is just what it sounds like. When the trustees finish serving all the trays, they line the carts up and you go over there and you put your tray on this cart. Yeah. Now, as we carting our trays up, I see Kite homeboy tap his cousin and point at Kite like, yeah, we did that. We got him all his food. And we look at Kite and he just walking looking miserable. Now, I'm going to jump up just a little bit to when everybody doing their little daily activities. Now, at this time, you got about 300 and something inmates walking around by the iron tables, either playing cards. They take checkers and chess real serious in this prison. So you got a couple different tables with chess games going on. Now, me and the crew, we fans of the game as well. So we just watching all these different games. Hey, Kite, man, the cuz say you the one with all the snacks, man. Go get that bag, man. I'll throw y'all something, man, but I'm trying to make that last, man. My people don't bring me nothing. Throw something. Man, go get that bag, boy. Now, we watching all these different chess games from in front of my cell. And we hear all this conversation coming from tier 2. So we walk out and look up. Nah, homie, I can't do that. Huh? Now, Big Cuz then told Kite, go in there and get that bag with all the candy in it. Now, Kite letting his ego overcloud his judgment. What you think, you got a choice? Now, at the time Big Cuz say this, he got 8 homeboys up there. And they come gather around on top of the balcony by Kite. Now, at this time, Kite got his arm folded on top of the balcony, just looking forward. Boom! Big Cuz hit Kite so hard, he stumbled sideways and fell. Okay, let's fight then. Now, I give Kite this. He getting up to fight. But when he finally do look around him, it's like that. Y'all gonna crowd me? Man, you gonna let your cousin them do me like this? Boom, boom, boom. What you think my little cousin ain't tell me how you was doing it? Boom, 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 boom. Now, every last one of these dudes start catching Kite, hitting him stupid hard. And he just falling all over the place, but he's still trying to get away. Boom, 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 boom. Even his own homeboy start punching on him. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Help me, y'all. Let the boys go. Boom. Let the boys go. Boom. Boom. Now at this time, Kite bent down, gripping the balls on the balcony, and they just catching him, trying to get him to let the balls go. He don't want to let him go. Watch back. I got him. Boom. When Big Cuz homeboy hit Kite, he knocks Kite out for a few seconds. Kite out his mind at this time. Boom, boom, boom. Help me with this cow. Get him up. Yeah. Man, these dudes pick Kite up over their head and throw him off the tier. And he comes down straight on his head. There go another one. To show you how this a common practice in this prison, another inmate just yelled, there go another one. Now me and the crew just standing there like, man, looking at Kite in some kind of way, his pants that fell down, he ain't even got them above his waist. Hey Otis, man, you might want to come call this in, man. So you see a couple inmates call out to this dude named Otis. He the dorm orderly, so he the one who go use the intercom to get the COs in here. And he come down walking as slow as possible. So he just look at Kite on the ground, shake his head, and go walk to the intercom. So what happened up in here? What happened to him? Man, we been trying to help dude, man. Dude was banging his head against the wall, and dude just went out here. We was trying to talk him off, bro, but he just jumped. Now, when the CO come in here, he walk in here eating a pack of Oreo cookies and looking just as calm, ain't in a rush for nothing. And they tell him this dude committed suicide. Yeah, I need MDR in the castle. So me and the guys just looking at each other like, man, we in some serious trouble. They can care less. Now, don't get me wrong. They can care less than other prisons we done been in as well, but at least they pretend to care. Now when MDR get here, they come in here, they ain't even got a stretcher. They got something look like a tarp with 2 straps on each end. They put Kite on this, don't work on him or nothing, and just jog back out the door with it. Say, person, that bet's still good. Now something like this done just happened, and this CO ain't running out with medical. He calls out to another inmate named Percy eating cookies, talking about some bet they made still good. So finally this CO take his time and he leaves back out of there. Now I'ma fast forward up to our first night in this castle. So now at this time, a lot of dudes that went back to their cells and to their wings. So me and the crew, we moving about a little bit more. So we walking up and down West Wing. So as we walking around, we can see in all kinds of dudes' cells, you know, everybody's cell wide open and most of the dudes just chilling. So when we get up to cell 39, we see Big Tigger from the other prison with us that did the pop-off with us. I see dudes in there do tattoos or whatever, and Big Tigger looking at dude tattoo book. And he got about 6 other of his homeboys or whoever he was doing tattoos for or whoever. But it was about 8 people in this one cell. Now, if you don't know what a tattoo book is, it's something that some dude get to draw, you know, different pictures of tattoos he can do. You know, Big Tig looking at this. Now, I wasn't even the one who caught the play on this situation. Evan was. Say, man, look at them dudes with Big Tig. Man, hey, let's go sit on the table right here and watch this. So Evan has the bright idea, let's go sit on the table across from these dudes' cells and watch what they do to Big Tig. Now, for a good little minute, they just got a bunch of small talk going on. Now they just chatting Big Tig up to see how gullible he is. Damn, I dropped my R thing. You'll get that for me, big homie? Now they got about 6 other dudes standing around, including the tattoo dude and the dude getting his tattoo done. But they asked Big Tig to pick something up that he dropped. Yeah, I got you, homie. Boom, 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 boom. Grab him, put him on the bed. Man, these dudes were straight veterans. Big Tig ain't even see what hit him. They hit him so quick, and by the time he could even probably got a thought in his head, he was on the bed face down with a laundry bag over his head. When I tell you these dudes were so much of veterans, my eyes didn't even catch at the point they pulled his pants down. Now all you hear is a bunch of muffled screaming because the laundry bag with clothes in it. That makes it hard to hear anything. Yeah, I'm first on him. Yeah, I ain't gonna rush on you. Yeah, I ain't gonna rush on you. I ain't gonna hurt you. Man, we sit there and watch these dudes go in this man and take their time. It normally don't happen like this. They hurry up and ram you just to hurry up and get their business done. But these dudes take their time and slide in this man and talk to him. Now, we already getting up at this point about to leave. And then we see one of the big dudes come to the cell door with a blanket and start putting it up. Now, in every prison I done been in thus far, dudes just never really cared. I guess that's the difference between amateur predators and veteran predators. Cause these dudes block it out so nobody can see what they doing to Big Tig. Now all this stuff happened on our first day and first night in in here. Dudes ain't even have time. That's the difference. These dudes know what they doing and they can really care less. Now we gonna pick up this story from the next day on a fresh episode, cause it's a lot that happened on that second day. These dudes are relentless and they go after all the new inmates. Now y'all gotta keep in mind, this prison only been in population for 4 months. So on the next episode, we're going to be talking about Angola Ray. We're going to be talking about the community, which is the gay community. Man, all these guys are veterans. And man, it's totally different. This is a new experience for me and the crew.